This is the book of Luke, chapter 21, verse 25. And there shall be signs in the sun and in the moon and upon the stars. In the stars and upon the earth, discretion of nations were perplexity in the seas and rage roaring. This is 2nd Ezra, chapter 9. And through verse 3. It says, therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars in the people of the world. 2nd Ezra, chapter 15. Second Ezra, chapter 15, verse 15 of the apocryphal books of the Holy Scriptures, and it reads, it says, for the sword and the discretion draweth nigh. One people shall stand up and fight against another with swords in their hands. And this is 2nd Ezra, chapter 15 and verse 16. For there shall be sedition among men, invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor their princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Makakadash. Shalom to the elders for preaching the word truthfully and sincerely, and shalom to the Akim, scattered in the four corners of the globe, preaching the word truthfully and sincerely as well too. And I say shalom to the Akim out there. And this is a sit-down lesson that I want to bring out of this recent news article from Reuters.com as of September the 29th, 2023 at 6:58 a.m. Central Time, updated an hour ago, and it reads, it says NATO says it has authorized an additional forces in Kosovo, especially with the recent action that transpired like a couple of days ago near that area. You had like 4 masked gunmen was shooting at cops. I believe killed like 4, and then I believe like 2 or 3 suspects was in custody, if I'm not mistaken. And then you've been having recent protests that have been taking place over there within the last couple of months. So, I just want to add an additional note to that. It says NATO, right, it says Kosovo police patrol in the aftermath of the shooting incident in the village of Kosovo on September 27th, right, which was 2 days ago. And it says, continuing on, it says NATO in a statement on Friday that it has authorized an additional forces to address the current situation in Kosovo. NATO did not immediately specify how many additional forces or from which country. It says the battle between police and armed Serbs hold up in a monastery turned into a quiet village in northern Kosovo in a war zone earlier this week. Kosovo, which declared independence from Serbia in 2008 after a guerrilla uprising in a 1999. It says in a 1999 NATO intervention accused Serbia of arming and supporting the Serb fighters. It says Serbia, which has not recognized its former province independence, blaming Kosovo for participating in violence by mistreating ethnic Serb residents. Serbia and the main Serbia political group in Kosovo has proclaimed public mourning for the Serbia killed in the battle. And this is the book of Luke, chapter 21, verse 25. This is the scripture that I'm going to bring out again, then I'm close out the sit-down lesson. And this is the book of Luke, chapter 21, verse 25. And there shall be signs in the sun and in the moon and upon the stars and upon the earth. The discretion of nations will complexity in the season where he's born. So with that, hopefully this sit-down lesson was edifying. This recent news article as of September 29th, 2023, updated an hour ago, and it was from Reuters, and it reads, NATO says it has authorized an additional forces in Kosovo. So with that, I'd like to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai Ba'Shem Makarkadash. Shalom to the elders for preaching the word truthfully and sincerely. And shalom to the Akim scattered through the four corners of the globe, preaching the word truthfully and sincerely as well too. And until next time, I will say shalom.